Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to find and defeat Mohg the Omen. Just a big heads up, I'm not going to show you the entire way there, just how to get into the area. The reason being, it's a sewer maze, and when you open certain doors, you can move a bit more freely, so if I were to show you now, it just wouldn't make any sense to you, so you just got to adventure through the area until you reach the boss, but I will show you how to get into the area because it is quite hidden. So all this is going to take place in Lanedale, capital city, and we're going to begin at the Avenue Balcony site of Grace, and we are going to move over here to this mark on my map. Okay, so we're just going to run right through. I'm going to ignore, as best I can, all the mobs. And we can jump into here, jump here, and then there's a well right here that we can jump into. Okay, and you can open this door. And you can jump down here. And then run through this hallway. I recommend equipping a lamp or have a torch handy. And here you are at the Subterranean Shunning-Grounds. For the most part, these rats kind of ignore you, so that's nice. I'm going to show you how to reach the site of Grace down here, at least the first one, and then I'm going to show you how to get an item that will greatly help you out in Phase 1 of this fight. You can get it pretty early on here, but it is heavily guarded, so I'll just show you where it is, and you can go grab it yourself. Alright, so I managed to die somehow, which is not great, but we are going to run through this gate. I'm assuming you have this open. You really kind of can't get this item until you do anyway, so come back once you have this gate open, and then we're going to jump down to the surface of the sewer. So then you can drop onto this pipe, and then if you try to drop onto the pipe on the bottom, you will die, so you got to drop from here. And then, like I said, this item is going to be heavily guarded, so we can run through this pipe. And then what I recommend doing is ignoring this guy as best you can, because there's actually this is the Lanedale Catacombs. There's another site of Grace here, so we're going to rest here just to reset the crayfish. Or is that a lobster or a crayfish? I don't know. It's gigantic, I know that. Okay, so the item in question, I don't know if this is even going to work crouching. Nope. The item in question is going to be back here on a corpse, and it's going to be, I'll show you in a second once I dodge this guy enough. Okay, so the item in question is going to be this. Mohg's Shackle. So it allows you to bind Mohg twice. So you can use it during the fight. I'll show it in the boss strategy. But it's very similar to Margit's Shackle, which you buy from patches early on in the game. And because Mohg is also part of the Omen, he can be bound as well using his Shackle. Alright, let's get to the boss strategy. Mohg has some very interesting movements. Most of them are delayed in terms of when he starts his movement. The hit comes much later. So there's also a weird chance of when he does his overhead slam, it actually gets stuck either on the pillar or a ceiling or something. Not really sure how to predict that. It just would happen randomly for me, and it feels like you're getting a second chance at life when it does. To use Mohg's Shackle, you want to be very close to the boss and then just use the item. You can get a full combo plus one hit if you're really fast at starting the combo, but he is able to be hit one more time while he's getting up. But you are limited to 2 cycles of this. You cannot use it after that. The boss has a lot of blood flame abilities. When you see him sort of standing still for an extended period of time and his hand is reaching up into a portal in the sky, that means that he's just going to make it rain around him, and so you just want to back up. I don't recommend trying to hit him through this because it's just going to stagger you and take damage, and you're going to get interrupted constantly. See, I pressed R1 there, and I immediately got stuffed. So just back up, let him reset, and get your bearings. So all of his physical attacks are on a delay, meaning that once he starts his animation, the hit comes later. What this means is that you want to just pay close attention to his right hand. He doesn't really have any two-handed attacks physically, except for the Bull Rush ability, which isn't too hard to dodge. That one's like the only one that's not on any sort of delay. But pretty much everything else, you just want to look at his hand. When his hand starts moving toward you, that's when you want to dodge. It's not when the weapon moves towards you, it's when his hand moves towards you. You see there that he sort of just holds the trident back for a while and then swings it at you. So you just got to watch his hand and then you want to dodge. This combo here is 3 hits. It is 3 hits. I said to myself out loud while fighting him, John, you've got to learn that that's a 3-hit combo and not a 2-hit combo. When he does the Blood Flame Claw, there's a pretty high probability that he's going to do the Trident Bull Rush immediately after, so quickly that he's actually buffering it while the Blood Flame Claw animation is still going. So don't assume that you can just roll through Blood Flame Claw and, you know, start wailing on him. You can roll through it and maybe get 1 attack off, but you have to be careful because he's almost, it's like a 50-50 pretty much, that he's either going to do the Trident Bull Rush or just go into a regular physical swinging combo. The 2 Blood Flame sprays, we'll call them, he has one that goes out in an arc. This is really easy to roll through, and then you can just get some follow-up hits on him, no problem. The other one moves directly towards you. So this is the arc. You ideally want to move through that, but I was trying to move back so I can safely heal. But most times I will just roll through it. The other Blood Flame spray just comes out in a stream directly towards you. I tend to always roll to the right in these games, but I think to avoid the one that's coming straight at you, you may want to try rolling to the left. As long as you roll in some direction, not forward or back, as long as you roll left or right, you'll only take a tick or 2 of damage, and chances are it's not going to build your bleed meter that high. It's not going to do that much damage. It's really just there to kind of interrupt you and start getting you to take damage and build your bleed meter. But just try rolling to the left for the direct spray. But that's pretty much the entire fight. He doesn't have a phase 2. He doesn't start getting any more aggressive. Once his health drops below 50%, it's just this fight over and over. So once you have successfully learned this one set of attacks, there's only like 6 or 7 of them. Once you've successfully felt comfortable dodging them, you're going to be fine. The Blood Flame Claw ability, he can do 2 different kinds of that I should mention. One is very quick, and the other one has a bit of a wind-up. The one that's very quick, you can just roll through, no problem, and start attacking pretty much immediately. Don't go too deep into a combo, just get 1 hit and see what he does afterward. But the other one, he sort of delays the claw and is trying to bait you into rolling into him. But when you do that, he's going to turn to match where you are. And what this means is that you're going to be unsuccessful, at least most of the time, attacking him while he does that. I've just now realized the 2 tells for the Blood Flame Claw abilities and what the differences are. There's a forehand attack and a backhand attack. The forehand attack, he puts the staff down and then just starts readying the spell and attacks in a forehand motion, meaning it's coming from the back and moving forward. That's the one that you don't want to try to roll through. You want to try to get away from, otherwise he's going to track you and you're going to get hit. The other one is a backhand where he just puts his hand forward and rakes it back. That's the quick one that you can roll through. So the forehand, don't attempt to roll through it to get follow-ups, just get away from it. The backhand is what you can roll into and get follow-ups. Just keep that in mind. But that's it. That's Mohg. This is a really fun boss. I really enjoyed learning him. I thoroughly enjoyed this fight. Getting to it, however, was a complete nightmare. I will make a guide very soon, and I will link it in the description once it's ready, of how to navigate this sewer maze. It's a nightmare. I can't stress that enough. It is a nightmare. But that's a video for another time. Hopefully this helped. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.